Hey everybody, Phil Brown here, World Film History. Together we're going to explore the richness of the cinema across the globe, from its earliest years, around 1895, some a little earlier, to the present. We're going to look at a number of nations, different countries, their cinemas, their evolutions, the genres, the studios, the filmmakers, and the films that they produced. We're going to have a lot of fun in this class. There are a number of things that we're going to be doing. Okay, this is a rather simply organized class. I like to keep it that way because we want the content to become sort of paramount. One thing that we're going to be doing a lot of is chatting, talking, discussion. You will see that there is a folder called the World Chat Cafe, where I will weekly post a discussion prompt. And in that prompt, we will be discussing aspects of the readings, aspects of the films that you will be seeing as well for this class. I might ask you to go out and research and look for, on YouTube, other kinds of films that we could share with each other and talk about them. Because, now, one of the other aspects of this class, a rather unique aspect of this class, is that, yes, we have a wonderful book, but to read only about the films is really to shortchange us. We need to see them. We need to see as much of this product as we can. So what I have tried to do is, for each of the chapters, I have created a folder that will sort of correspond with the chapter, to the era, to the sets of films that you'll be reading about. So as you're reading, have the course up, have the appropriate folder up, and that is in relation to that era or to that set of filmmakers or to that country. And for every film that is mentioned in the book, I've tried my gall darndest, okay, to locate a clip, a trailer, sometimes the entire film, to give you a sense of what it is that they're talking about. Now, I couldn't find all of them, obviously. There are some countries that are very difficult to locate clips. There are some countries that don't have a lot out there on that. Okay? Likewise, as with YouTube, and as you know it, okay, sometimes clips come up, clips go down. If you are in the, the perusing of these clips and you see one that YouTube has taken down, let me know. See if I can find a replacement for it. Now also, okay, as you're watching these, you don't necessarily have to watch every one. You don't necessarily have to watch entire movies, okay? However, sometimes in our discussion, I might ask us to do certain kinds of tasks with these films. That's our movie theater, folks. That is us working with the material. So that's an important thing, okay? World Chat Cafe, and also your book in relationship to those clips that you can find that are in the website. Another thing that we will be doing is, midterm and final. You can see that there is a unit syllabus. There's also important dates, pages that are in the class data folder. Look through all that stuff in the class data folder. It's very important material. I've tried to reproduce in many different places dates for things, when things are due, etc. The midterm and final, obviously due around midterm and final, are take-home, open book. I will open them at a certain time and they close at a certain time. You will see that the calendar will be an important friend. It will lay out key dates for us. So, yeah, as we get closer to those dates, more on that stuff. World cinema, very rich. A lot of times we think of cinema in terms of, and it makes sense, we in the United States are kind of spoiled by Hollywood. But Hollywood is maybe the big guy on the block and does do a good job at bullying other nations into getting their product shown as opposed to the national cinemas of their own filmmakers shown. So it's good for us to look at world cinema. Look at other countries and look at their output. Look at how they struggled against the Hollywood model, within the Hollywood model. Nations working to get their talent, their filmmakers, their films made and shown in their countries and shown in other countries as well. We will see that there are a number of things that were done, okay, to promote national cinemas. We will see trends, and these trends also, of course, impinge upon U.S. film history as well, but we will see that how cinema, as a part of world history itself, reacts to wars, World War I, World War II, and things like and internal civil wars. Those are going to have major impacts upon their film industries. We're going to see how studios rise and fall. We're going to see certain genres that these various nations sort of find sort of important as a way to address their own cultural and ideological issues. We will see how they react to economic situations, like to depression. World depression, the depression itself, the Great Depression, had a great deal of impact upon national cinema, or on cinema. We will see how certain technologies have a great impact upon cinema. The rise of sound, the rise of digital technologies, the rise of stereo technologies, the various ways that films are to be produced, to be distributed and exhibited. Well, folks, have fun. If you encounter any kinds of problems, technical, just questions over data, things like that, always feel free to email me. I'm always available. I respond. Your questions are important to me, and if you've got them, we need to address them. Okay? Sit back, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself some soda pop. I've got a nice glass of water here. And enjoy world film history. Roll 'em.